What's up everyone, welcome back to Golf Simulator Videos. We're back today with the Square Golf Launch Monitor to actually show more of their native Golf Simulator software. Been talking to a lot of people over the past few weeks, a lot of people shopping, looking at the device. Speaking of which, if you are, you should check out the link and the discount code in the description and pinned to the top of the comments. Always looking to save you guys the most amount of money. We've got an exclusive discount code, that way you guys can purchase the Square Golf Launch Monitor. And let's talk really quick about the pricing and how this works. So this software is included. You actually get a perpetual license to their driving ranges and putting practice, and then the golf is actually unique. So it comes with 1,000 credits, and that gives you like over 55 rounds of golf. Now, talking to a lot of people over the past few weeks, it's surprising how many are not looking to purchase separate software. They just want to use either the mobile software, which really makes it affordable for them on their phone or iPad, but they also might just want to play one round a week. Now, I was talking to an individual and he's like, well, think about it. I'm going to practice for the most part. If I play one round a week, that's over a year of golf just with those credits. And if you look at the price, that's super low cost. And I was like, that's a very good point. So I think that it is a unique pricing model, but it's giving people a unique opportunity to be in an affordable space. So wanted to show more of the software per request. I'm actually looking at the wind. It's 5.5 miles per hour. I'm just going to click on the mini map here and move that over to the right. They've actually, actually have a nice updated, graphics image on these two new courses. If you guys didn't see that recent video that I did. So I'm playing Country Club de Rosso today. Want to go out and we'll play like at least 9 holes. Playing with the square included ball without club stickers. That way I know that it's actually measuring the golf ball spin and everything else. It's not using any club data to calculate. I've tried to explain that to people over the past few weeks. All right, let's see if we can actually make a decent driver swing. Body has not been feeling the best lately, but we'll see what we can do. That was not bad at all, other than it was high on the face. Not bad at all. Just I tell you what, notice that ball speed, 154. I mean, I was in the 165-ish range for a little while and just not feeling that good recently. So hoping to get back, stretching and moving. That's the only thing I really don't like is that up and down. Even when you're on the green, it doesn't do it. They have that image over on the left. I'm going to keep pushing them to potentially get that change. Now, 6 yards uphill, that's a lot. I think it's a soft 8-iron. And I have a little bit of wind to play with. Not a lot, but just a little bit. See if I want to move my ball just a little bit. Now it's going up and down. All right, nice soft 8-iron. Come on, wind. You're supposed to bring that to the left. Oh, that wasn't bad. I think that was the right play. I really do. I didn't have to step on a 9-iron. This is where things get interesting. I have the stimp set at 8. Ready? And people are probably going to be like, 8? Why do you have it at 8? Well, because I've played on a lot of software. I feel like 8 is the closest thing to, let's say, almost 10. I'm going to have to ask them where they're getting their stimp measurement from. Maybe it's different than the US stimp measurement, but from what I can tell, you can watch how far this ball rolls. So I'm supposed to hit this for just under 20 feet. And this is 8 stimp. That's moving pretty good. Oh, and look it's still fast at 8. So I actually need to adjust. I thought that was about the right speed. This will be a little better judge to see how it goes. I have to get used to the brake too, just, those arrows moving. So it's a little uphill. I'm only going to hit this for about 10 feet, even though it's uphill. Oh, that was close. See how it barely went up, and it was 0.38 uphill, and I only hit it for about 10 feet. So like I said, I'm on 8. I think that it's a little fast. So we didn't get our birdie on the par 5, trying to learn the putting a little bit. I have not done enough putting in my opinion. Ready? So maybe we talk to him about stimp a little bit. Check this out. It's a drivable par 4 if you get a hold of it. That'll be fun. Because I think we're playing like the back tees, right? I mean, it looks like you can't go back any further. All right. Worst club in my bag right now, probably. Got to hold that one. A little toey. Starting to draw a little bit. 156. I love how I say it's the worst club in my bag and we hit the green. It's true though. Used to be better. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. And I do feel like the spin access with square on driver is still a little forgiving. I've been talking to him a little bit about that. I mean, don't get me wrong, that was a really well hit ball, and it went, you know, with a draw. I could feel it was toey, so the shaping, you know, seems to be good. I just feel like it's a little forgiving on driver, not quite as much curvature, if that makes sense. And it is an algorithm, you know, there's software, but I mean, you have to kind of compare it to like a GS Pro independent algorithm. All right, 10%, only 30 feet or so. Pretty good chip.
Nice, buddy.
I'll take that. Pretty good chip. I played the hill, and I should have played it more because I feel like it could have had a chance. All right. So that gives us a birdie on that short par 4. Next up, par 4. Again, 362. See how the ball's not down yet and I can't look at the hole? That's why I get frustrated. I had some people asking like, well, is it that big of a deal? Kind of, because they already have that programmed. So I don't see why you wouldn't at least give the option to turn that off. I'm just not a fan, that's all. Got to share my honest opinion. Oh, another good swing. That's about all I'm getting today. I don't think I'm breaking 160 unless we really loosen up. Ho ho, barely caught the fairway and I'll take it.
Fairway.
It was a little high on the face and I'm looking at that backspin number that was super low. And I like that. I like that it's reading that. If I'm low on the face, I get above 2,000 all the way up to 2425. And if I'm high on the face, then it's getting me down to where that scary number is, close to 1,000. So I like that it's giving me good backspin readings with, you know, this square golf ball. It's not like it's a premium Pro V1. So 80 yards, just a little uphill. And I have a little wind carrying it. I like the heat map on the green. All right. See if we can get our distance down. I feel like I caught that oh, I got lucky. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like I caught that just a tiny bit thin. You know, not super thin, but just anytime I'm lower on the face, I'm a little worried about my distance control. All right. So, let's see. Just a little bit, so maybe I just push it just a tiny bit, and then 7 feet. I'm gonna hit it shorter than 7 feet. Ho ho.
Nice, buddy.
Now I'll tell you what, that probably was perfect right there, and I guess I needed to pay a little close attention to the uphill downhill, but I'm getting used to this. I do feel like the 8 stimp though is really necessary based on comparables that what I'm used to.
Ready?
177 and it's uphill into the wind. I mean, that's like a soft 6-iron then. I hope it's not too much club, but 5 yards, I mean, that's quite a bit. Into the wind. I like the wind, how it goes across the map like that. It makes it really easy to understand. I feel like I don't miss it that way either, where sometimes I kind of miss what the wind's doing. Oh yeah, it was a little too much. All right, so the ball just touched the square, and so this is where I'll usually come over here and just make sure it's lined up to my mat. It did move it just a little bit. No big deal. So that was just a little too much. I mean, normally carry on a 6-iron's 185, so I probably miscalculated that a little bit, thinking the wind was going to really slow it down. That's okay. Fairway, so I'm not losing anything. That's good. About a 45-yard shot, and it does look like it's going to roll down that hill a little bit, so maybe hit it for 30-ish feet. Slow down. I was worried about that. I hit it a little further than 30 feet. What was the carry on that? 16? Yeah. I'd say we carried it a little too far.
Ready?
we got an opportunity to make this though. So it's a little uphill, almost dead straight. Get out of here. So now I'm actually hitting it too soft. All right, I'll take my bogey because I should have got that to the cup. That's all on me. What do we got going on here?
Ready?
The wind's blowing that way. So I think I stay kind of cut in the corner where it has me. I mean, I'd love to hit a little cut just to be safe, but. That is going to be really close.
Hazard.
I'd have to say too close. I tried to hit a little heely cut and it didn't work out. It did not work out. Oh, well, can't win them all, right? 87 yards, losing 10%, so it's like a full 58. I like it when it shows that reverse. Usually it means it's pretty good. No backspin. It was only 82.44. These balls are a little hard. They're not quite as soft as what you could spin a Pro V. I mean, don't get me wrong. You can clip them really good a few times, and sometimes you can get them to check up a little bit, you know, in that 10,000 range. Okay, 16 feet. Maybe I can save par. Oh,
Nice par.
we saved it. We saved it. I'm getting used to the putting a little bit. All right. So what are we going to do on this one because there's water?
Ready?
I mean, that's tough to say. I feel like you have to feel like that's the safe play right there. I always want to click on the mini map, and that actually goes right because it's the right side of the screen or the left side of the screen is how it's programmed. Not hit super well, but at least I'm way safe of the water. I just kind of closed the face down, ends up launching low. Just not a great drive, but that's okay. That's okay. Trying to rush through 9 holes for you guys. 229, but it's taking off 10%. So do I just use a 3-wood and try to get it there? I mean, why not? Why wouldn't we? No laying up, right? It's got to draw. I touched the ground behind the ball. I could feel the face open. All right, I'll take it.
Rough.
I will take it. This is a par 5 too, right? So, a little opportunity here.
Ready?
Losing 10%, 32 yards. Did not get that up enough. I mean, that was fair at best. At least I'm on the green. But yeah, I left it 20 feet short.
Ready?
Just kind of gave up on it. I mean, that's pretty dead straight. This could be a good opportunity. Probably all about speed. I got the putting down. All right. All right, the putting has now been key, even though I said how I wasn't used to it. I'm getting used to it. I mean, it's not like I've played much, you know, so par 3, 152.
Ready?
That's to the pin, and we've got a little crosswind. I mean, personally, that's a stepped on 9 for me. An 8-iron would be too much. Oh, that could be so good if it's the distance. Sit down, maybe. Yep. So, Notice how that carried like 157 or whatever it was. So that was a little juiced in my opinion, and I get those every once in a while. I think it's the harder ball that will do that. I mean, and I swung at that one, don't get me wrong. I mean, it was meant to be juiced up, but it worked out. 22 feet. These breakers are the challenging ones. Slow down. Oh, let's see if I can clean it up. Oh, this should be pretty easy. Maybe just a tiny bit left. All right.
Nice par.
I like that I have those down and I can save a par now. So that's cool. Par 5, good opportunity to get one back here. It's kind of interesting how it says like 0, -1, 1, everything. That's how it tells you if it's a par birdie, you know, versus the circles and stuff and your score. A little different. It's a long hole, 516 yards. Try to step on one here. That's about all I got today. 161.9 though. I mean, I said I was worried if I could even break 160. That's going to be huge on this hole. You know, a lot of people are like, I can't get any distance out of my driver. You guys have seen in my other videos, carry 284 with that ball speed and stuff. I don't know. I mean, my distances are pretty close. Like I said, every once in a while, like that stepped on 9-iron might have went, you know, a few yards longer than I'm used to. But I can generally boost an iron 5 yards pretty easy, you know, going for kind of a stepped on little draw. 222 into the wind. I mean, a hybrid could get there. I just don't know if I could like stop it on the green. Hopefully it's not too much. Get down. Oh, I'll take it all day. Take it all day.
Fairway.
Got to finish strong.
Ready?
58 degree. Play this left to right a little bit. I learned my lesson, so this should only carry 15 feet or so. Of course I did that. I don't know if you guys could tell, but I just kind of gave up and just hit a little behind the ball. That was like a rushing thing. Just poor execution. I mean, there's no excuse for that at all. No excuse for that. I just, very poor chip. And now I left myself with this crazy breaker, you know, and now I'm going to potentially miss a easy birdie. Oh, that's a bummer. Let's see if I can make this. I mean, look at that bender.
Nice bogey.
Why did I have such a negative attitude going into that? I got the putting down, I think. I mean, there's been little misses, but 8 stimp is right in my wheelhouse. I like it. I like it. So adjust it to what works for you. You know, it doesn't have to be the number. Who cares? If that rolls like a 10 for you, then choose 8. That's what I like. All right. I don't know if I'm going to swing as hard as that last one, but I'll try to give it a good swing. I was glad to see 162 though. Oh, that was a Healy low face miss. Look at the spin, 2000. Oh man, I hope that ledge isn't gonna mess with us. I bet you it's forgiving on that. Get it up over top of that. See how it did this again? Told you, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan.
Ready?
Oh, 98 taking off 20. I mean, that's a big deduction. Into the wind a little bit too. I mean, I should be able to get a 50 there. We'll see. Tugged it so hard. I could tell right when I hit it. That's all on me there.
Rough.
That is all on me. No one to blame but myself. $12.9. Got to land it up on the green there. Oh, it just didn't stop. Thought that was pretty well executed, but I think it was downhill. So now I should have an uphill putt. Yeah, not really. Can I save par? I'm 3 under. Man, that was a bad 50. I tugged that thing. Nope. Nope, I thought I had the putting down too. Bogeyed the last one. Really interested to see what you guys think. Hey, I shot a 35, 2 under. And I haven't played the soft for much. I'm very happy with that. And that was fun too. So interested in what you guys think. See, I can't even show you what the next hole looks like because I don't have a ball down the hitting area.
Ready?
So I'm interested in what your guys' feedback is. I always do these videos to get your feedback too. I like sharing it with the developers. You know, but obviously very excited to be able to show more people more of the golf simulator software that's native to the Square Golf Launch Monitor. So appreciate you guys watching as always. Stay tuned. There'll be a lot more coming soon.